Okay, so it's totally illegal for the federal government to spy on you in real time, to track everything you're doing. But Google, last Thursday, was in Wired magazine saying, yes, we work with the CIA, and we're investing in a company that can predict the future and tracks all your web activity in real time. That's just their coming out and admitting they're doing it. And that was their quote, to be able to see the future, predict the future. Now, to get around this, and it's still illegal, InfraGard, you have the former high-level NSA officials and others. They go, they create InfraGard. They go and they create these other organizations, and then they go out and cull your info and then, quote, give it to the government. And it's also, and then you have government contracts going back to those groups. And so there is that incentive to hype a threat. And remember, all of this is for you, the American people. Now, here's the Forbes article. Uber, who formerly founded a private sector group called InfraGard, which the government then gave the highest level security clearances to and licensed to kill powers. Remember that? That was in the Progressive and other newspapers. Uber, who formerly founded a private sector group called InfraGard that worked closely with the FBI, comprises the organization's techniques with GhostNet, the Chinese cyber espionage campaign. And then it goes on to say the organization's recruiting former NSA officials that head up the organization and the former security chief of the New York Stock Exchange. So this is just simply the private corporate takeover of the internet merging with the government. And who are they spying on? A member of the U.S. military in live time who reportedly sent the Chopper massacre video. And that's how they busted this source that went to WikiLeaks. And I've been gauging this the last week and a half, telling you I'm not sure about WikiLeaks, but more and more I think they mean well, they are good. They may be being fed disinfo. We know these battlefield reports themselves are used for propaganda and full of disinfo. Famous, Vietnam battlefield reports about fake kill numbers. Just being one of thousands of examples. And now that I've seen the media kind of shut down the WikiLeaks story and Mrs. Cheney and others now calling for the arrest of these people, it really gets suspicious. And I'm open-minded, and we've talked to people we respect, like Wayne Madsen and Webster Tarpley and John Young of Cryptome. And I think that, they have a right to question. I think it's always important to question. But I have to say that more and more, I think WikiLeaks is for real. And again, that doesn't mean they're not fed disinfo from time to time. But nobody's perfect. We're all trying our best here. But now they're explaining how they got this information and trying to spin it in the media as if it's a good thing. This is a government. This is a CIA who a month and a half ago told Spy Talk in the Washington Post that, oh, yeah, we created fake bin Laden videos. Senior CIA official said. And they're just converting our whole economy to a spy wonderland. And they're the bosses of it. And they get the private profits from it. It is so diabolical. I mean, that's the only word. It's so well thought out. It's so long-term. What do you think these bankers 11 years ago when they got rid of Glass-Steagall with Ken Lay and others helping, what do you think they were planning? Well, we know. Bringing down society, consolidating power, taking over. And what they were going to do was so illegal and so criminal that they had to control the SEC, they had to control the internet, they had to control the web. So to dominate the search engine, the NSA created Google. Best software out there, they dominated. The media gave them all the attention. To dominate online video, they bought up YouTube. This is a corporate conquest. And they know how to do corporate takeovers. They've had a corporate takeover of government. This isn't the government taking over the corporations. This is select corporations taking over government, who then takes over other corporations for them.